a Tim Pool video in 4 days, and I feel great.
Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
Full disclosure, I liked him. I contributed to Subverse before they realized that I essentially wasn't wealthy enough to contribute to Subverse. But I digress. So essentially, since about this past Friday or so, I have yet to consume any Tim Pool content. I see him put up these things about Brady, this, that, and the other thing. It's like, all right, that's fine. And again, well, I'm highlighting Tim. I love Tim, but this is kind of this kind of came to my mind via Sophie on the Twitters and everything, where basically he had an individual that happens to live up in Maine, and he's kind of going out there, and it's like some of the things he said, I'm like, okay, no, it's you can stand up for what you believe in. He's a free speech enthusiast and everything, an activist, I believe, even. Now, the thing is, you see some of the things he's saying, I'm like, why are you bringing up certain demographic things? It's like, all right, do you need to do that? Are those things you need to highlight? What is the importance? And he's like, oh, well, this seems to be the effect of too many anti-SJW videos. And I thought about that for a moment. And again, I'm like, oh, it's Red Pill OD, IMO, and everything. Don't get me wrong. There's major substance abuse in these United States. And unfortunately, it seems a lot of digital red pills are among them. Now, are there folks eating a wee bit too much loaf, let's say, as well? Sure, that's totally a thing. You're always going to have echo chambers. You're always going to have different purity spirals and everything. These things happen. But it got me to thinking, what happens if I get away from some of this controversial content? And I'm just like, wait a second, all these negative things, listening to like physics and math and science streams and everything. I'm like, oh my God, I feel great. I feel this is the thing. I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, we really are what we consume. This is the thing. If you kind of eat crap, might not feel all that great. It's better to have food than to not have food. That's totally a thing. You got to achieve that homeostasis somehow. But if you're going through all this, it's like, okay, am I just listening to this stuff to be outraged? Because that's definitely a change of state. And I love being outraged. I love getting emotional and ranting about things. And even a few days ago, it's like MC was getting interviewed, and it's like, I'm listening to this, and I'm like, and he's been full up about this before. It's like, well, a lot of things I say, it's like, when I'm here on the YouTubes, it's of a performative nature. You're kind of becoming Shakespearean with it, if you would. And I thought about that, and I'm like, wait a second. The way you're describing it's like, it's almost like you're playing a character. It's like, oh, was that like when I was playing World of Warcraft? A game, which I might add, I had enough /played in order to earn a doctorate. Take that for what you will. Serve first level 80 DK for the win.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
But with everything actually happening, the current meta of which we live in, let's face it, we live in a call-out culture. It's like, oh, look at what this person did. Look at what this person did. Oh my God, memes is shifting in and out. He's a scaly. Who cares? Obviously, the people talking about it, because it's not like we're being guided by the great clickonomy and everything. It's not like, wait a second, what's the goal of all our different enterprises and stuff? It's to make money. Oh, how do you make money? You get people outraged, because that's what shares. Because you want to know what?
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
If the plan is money, things seem to be going as planned. Well, with the exception of a few folks perhaps betting on Wall Street in certain ways. Now, again, it's kind of died out. The sheer fact I still had some dude at work telling me something about diamond hands. And I'm like, Dude, a lot of those companies, the assets have been accounted for and stuff. It's like nobody else is shorting it. I don't see any other folks putting up money. You can totally invest in whatever you want. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this construes any type of financial advice. But the sheer fact, I'm just like, okay, what's actually happening here? We seem to be what we consume. This is the thing. It's like, as soon as we enter the interweb.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Precisely. This is the thing. Are we not playing our own MMO? Are we not kind of role-playing through here and everything? And I see you there, Parrot Head and Dave. Shout out to my patrons, Dave M. and Joe Franco. This broadcast is helped made possible by viewers like you. But I just thought about this, and I'm like, I may have just literally watched a dude create like black holes and potentially found a way for it to work via like some hypergraphs and stuff. What are all these things? I don't necessarily even know what hypergraphs or black holes are, but it is freaking fascinating. And watching it happening, like there's like only like 30 or 40, 50 other people here. I'm like, and we're watching people put glue in their hair. This is the thing. It might stick. Maybe you shouldn't put it on your noggin. All due respect, I'm sure people have been through bad things. This is why we put do not drink on bleach. I'm not saying it's the same situation. I don't know the situation. All I know is be safe, everyone. Hopefully 2021 will be a lot better for us going forward. But with that, peace out, everybody. Be safe, and long live the yellow bubble.
Some people are like slinkies. It's fun to push them down the stairs and watch them fall.
See,
Well, either that or log. It's like do. What rolls downstairs over and bears rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's log. It's log. It's big. It's heavy. It's wood. It's log. It's better than bad. It's good. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log. Log from Blammo.
What the fuck is going on here?